The generational gap, I think this is an era of misunderstanding and misconception on social norms. I feel the generational gap has widened between our elders and the youth, and that knowledge is not being transferred from generation to generation. And that knowledge of our country, that rich culture and that heritage is very paramount in shaping the future destiny of our nation in the generations to come. I feel the elders need to help the youth to understand the history and timeline of events from the Bushmen to the pre-colonial era, the colonial era, the revolution, and beyond. Who are we as Zimbabweans? The origination of the Shona culture and the Ndebele people. This gap, or this generational gap of our elders, has widened so much. And when we're talking about our elders, I'm talking about the freedom fighters, the liberators, or anyone that's seen the war or experienced the war firsthand or born in that colonial era. And the born free is us, the young people that were born after the independence in 1980 in a free democratic country. And that appreciation of our national pride, the identity, is becoming a risk factor to the youth because we lack of information. So the issue here is we are robbing ourselves as a nation from the richness of this heritage because this knowledge is not being passed because of ignorance and lack of self-appraisal. And Zimbabwe, it's time to rise. That's why RIZE organization is trying to bridge that gap, that generational gap, to say, look, before we were those teenagers, and now we've grown to be those executives. We need to be part of rebuilding our country. And it's time for elders to realize that we are part of the future, and we are actually the future. Over many years, we as a nation have underestimated the complexity and the risk inherited in the generational gap. However, we need to work together, both our elders and the young people, as one team to critically identifying and managing interdependencies where all our different mindsets connect. The truth is, our fathers grew up in the traditional era, and we, born free, the young generation, grew up in this technological era. Technology plays a vital role in our society, in the way we think and the way we communicate. And we need to evolve with technology so that we are globally competitive and the youth can learn more.